Hello, 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 YouTube. I am live. Diamond Cut Steel will be here very, very shortly. So while I'm getting started up, let's pull up the chat. Boop, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba. Ba-da. Little show tunes. Big band jazz. Actually, I can probably pull up chat. Okay, good. Nothing in the chat yet. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, get some chat up. Oy vey. Ay caramba. Haha. There is the sharpening system. We got a couple things to sharpen today. Okay. Open Chrome. YouTube. My channel. Yeah, my channel. Oh, geez, look at that. Something for Pizzagate came up. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. Waha. Wahaha. What's up, Groundhog? How the hell are you doing? All right, let's get started. Nobody really here yet. So let's just get started. We'll show you what I've gotten in this week. As soon as some people get here. Got two knips and two other things to go with the knips. First one we have is a titanium coated Camillus that somebody at my work beat the living tar out of. We are going to take this apart, refurbish everything, sharpen it, and then get it back together. And then we also have a Hinderer. I believe this is an XM18 clip point buoy in S45BN. Sharpen that guy up too. What's up, in Adama? Diamond Cut Steel should be here very shortly. He's just getting home from worky work. Oh, what should I do? You think I should take it apart? And yeah, I definitely should do that first. I should take it apart and clean it up before I sharpen it. That's smart. All right, pull pivot, T8. Oh, look at that funk down in there. Yowzers. Funk. All right, let's get her pulled. Tactical center, how the hell are you? All right, T6s the rest of the way around. Pull the clip. We should actually grab a magnet to put this hardware on so it doesn't go flying anywhere. Let's do that. Take 2 seconds. Now we got some people trickling in. We'll show off the stuff that came in this week. Why not? Little magnet. You just come on out of there already. Aha, beautiful. All right. What's happening, guys? Anything going on? Second T6, because we do not have D shapes in there. That's nice. My little baby Turner. What the hell is that? Stop pin? Okay. Jesus. Like freaking spider web inside of it. Yowzers. Teflon washers. It goes over there. Just pocket fuzz, I think, and paper, like a receipt or something. There's the pivot. Okay, let's get this cleaned up with something. Let's grab some paper towels, EDC oil. We could use mineral oil, something like that. Oh, I know what we'll use. Let's use a magic eraser. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. We'll just grab the one that I use for cleaning my sharpening stones. That one's good enough. Okay. Let's keep an eye out for diamond cut steel to get here. Things that we got this week. First off, we got some anger stone strops. We got this side loaded with some 6 micron homemade, and this side is 1/2 micron stroppy stuff. And then I got a spare. I may load that one up too. I don't know. What else we get? We got this new Zetibian ST152. Like my favorite Chinese knife. Get them for like 26 bucks. Drop shutty action. Well done Bowler K110 runs about 61 to 62 Rockwell. Every one that I've ever had has been over 62. They're super good. G10, good detent. You ain't failing this boy. I kind of prefer to actually reach over with the thumb and open it. But super nice knife, big boy. She's about. We have anything to measure this with? Let's just use this. It's about 3.5 cutting edge, 3.75 long blade. Super nice knife. And then this boy was able to get this new old stock Spyderco Endura in ZDP 189. That's a banger. Super nice knife, great action, great blade steel, the balm diggity. All right. Okay, that scale. And that scale. Put a little bit of mini Rao oil on it. Oh, I think we got DCS here. Bam!
Let me in.
Let me in, man.
What's up, bro? You doing all right?
How's it going? Doing fantastic. Thanks for coming at short notice. I
Yeah,
was
man.
like, boy, I'm going to
Something
be
to do. I'm
sharpening. I
bored.
might as well invite somebody. That's what you say.
Yeah,
You say
exactly, man.
you have bad um, insomnia. Come hang out
Yeah,
with
I
me.
mean, hell, I ain't going to sleep anytime soon. Not even close. Let's see. I need to. There's what I'm looking for. I,
Uh,
I've got some spreadsheets and stuff. I'm gonna have to do. Probably, I'm gonna have to get out of here probably in about an hour, maybe hour 15. I probably got.
that works for me. I'm just going. My wife's like, try not to be on after 10. And I'm like, we're going to be on as long as it takes me to sharpen these two knives because that
Yeah,
is
exactly.
the goal for today.
Hmm.
This one I decided to take apart because it had like a whole spider's nest growing inside of it. Buddy of mine from
What's
work.
up?
This is
What's up,
his
chat? How
daily
y'all doing?
driver. How's it going, guys? FSK got the 270s coming out. That is very good, but I will not be buying them because
Yeah,
we have some
expensive,
other.
expensive.
Yeah, and I don't feel like fighting the crowd to get them either.
Yeah, I
But we
mean, it
got some
was.
other stuff coming out. Uh,
Yeah, we definitely got a couple bangers coming out. Well, I say bangers, but yeah, you know. But yeah, we definitely got plenty of stones coming out.
that's it. And I got to make sure to get in on the first wave. So
Yeah, the the stone that I put a whole lot of input in will be here in about 2 weeks. I should have mine in probably about 8 days. My last run. Um, I kind of wish the 400 would have come first, but it is what it is. That that's gonna be a really good 1K stone though,
what
and the
what are
400 people are gonna like it. Hmm?
what are the grits coming out of the ones that you are personally involved in?
Only 400 and 1K for right now.
Okay, are they both coming out at the same time, or is the 1K
No,
coming
the
first?
the the 1K will be when personally involved. Like I have no financial stake in it. Let me get that out of the way. Um, for me, it's just I've been from day one. I've been input wise and steering the production towards not creating another Schiefer cut type stone. Okay.
Okay,
So let me just get that out. I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
be
anybody
honest
to
with
think I have
you.
any financial
Cheaper cut
stake.
Yeah, cheaper cut's doing good stuff, but we already got them. We want something different.
Yes, exactly. And see, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Otherwise, probably that's probably what we would have ended up with. So yeah, I trying to steer them away from creating another one of those. And I think we got a good. We didn't create. We did. Schiefer cut wasn't recreated. It wasn't just another, another basically identical version of it. It needed to be different because Schiefer cut has already got that, and they're doing a great job with where they're at. So that was my main concern, was pushing them in a different direction, let's say. Um, so I think everybody's going to really, really like that 1K. And the 400, I got a good feeling people are going to really like it too. I don't want to necessarily say more than the Sheeper cut, but I think
That's
people
the
will
thing.
like it equally, or equally or more.
If it is different, I'm sure that there's room for both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's the thing is that right now the China companies, their target is FSK. Everybody like that's like uh, FSK is what they're after. Um,
Well, they're the big dog on the block. Why wouldn't you want to take a bite
yeah,
out of their
exactly.
ass?
That's their whole game is to create a basically at half the price, easily easily bought, $200 to $300 FSK like stone. But there there can also exist other types of vitrified stones that are the bonding is different. And with us having like sheeper cut and how they went with bonding, they focused on feel above everything. That's not
Okay.
necessarily a bad thing. Some people like super high feedback, like that. From talking with the owner, and I'm sure you know this too, because I know you talked with him. The From day one, feel feedback is very, very important to them. Um, this stone coming out is, I don't want to necessarily say Sheeper Cut sacrificed some performance for feel, but to some extent they did. They wanted maximum feedback, and they sacrificed in other areas to get that feedback. Okay, this stone coming out is going to be the opposite of that. We lost feel was given up. Some feedback was given up for strictly performance reasons, if that makes sense.
It does make sense, and I'm actually okay with that because
Yeah, I am too.
it's different. The cheaper cut is the Ford F-150. It like gets down to it, and then
Hmm.
the new one is the Ferrari.
Yeah,
It's all
pretty
about
much.
freaking getting it done and the flashiness and getting the
That's a good
steel
way to
off
put it.
and steel
It's that's
off
a
and going fast and
that's a good way to put it. Like you got basically like Schiefer Cut being the Cadillac. It's all about feel and comfort, and you know, and then you've got one that is more bare bones, and you're getting that performance advantage at some. It works like steel does. Like when you look at it, you have three parts of the stone, just like you got three attributes of steel. You've got your wear resistance. How fast is the stone going to wear? You've got your cut speed. You want a long. a long wearing, slow cutting stone. You want a fast wearing, fast cutting stone. And then you have feedback. Anytime you add to one, you take away from the others. Just like when you increase edge retention, you typically drop toughness.
No,
It's
that
the
makes
same.
perfect sense because you got that three-way teeter totter.
Exactly. 100%.
You only have. It's like having XP in a video game. You
Mm-hmm.
only have X number, a certain number of XP, and where you
Sure.
spend it, you spend it.
Exactly.
If you want to raise your hit
Your
points, you're
health
going
or
to
your
lose
mana.
your,
Exactly.
your durability or
Your
your
defense.
endurance or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Exactly like that. So for me, there's definitely uh, place in the market for multiple different types of vitrified stones. For your more open pore type, like the Schiefer cuts, then you're going to have, your more dense, tighter poured FSK type, and so on and so forth. I believe that there's room in the market for everything.
It makes sense to me.
It does to me too. Yeah, I'm really Tactical Center. I'm really looking forward to those, trying out those Dr.
Oh,
Mars stones. I am absolutely looking forward to trying some out.
ooh, he's got some of the Dr. Marvs. Those are the big boy stones.
Yeah,
Super expensive, baby. Super
yeah,
expensive.
they are certainly not cheap. That is for sure. I'm gonna be doing some. I need to get an edge on this thing. I actually really like this knife. Just a little cheap knife, and then I got some S30V. I need to get a new edge on. I know you like this knife. That Sage with the bolt lock.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet.
Boy,
They are pretty.
I wish they would have had like kept some of them around, and that they didn't retire them.
I
It'd
love
be
that
cool if
model.
they swung around for them. Even they did like a run of them.
Yeah, brought them back. I agree. I would love, man. I would love if they did one of them in like M4 or Rex 45 or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, baby.
I would honestly buy. I would buy two on the spot. Like this knife right here, in hand, it's so perfect. I like this is one of Spyderco's most ergonomic knives in my opinion. And that bolt lock is damn good. It really is.
What is the actual mechanism of that bolt lock? Because I've never actually had one in my hand.
It basically, think of a like a ball bearing lock, but with a post instead of a ball.
Okay, so I was thinking in my head, like, what would it be? And I was thinking like axis lock with a coil spring instead of an omega spring. But
Yeah, if you took and turned the instead of it locking with a like a crossbar, it's with a post, like a forward facing post. I guess hence the bolt. Um, but yeah,
what it
I really like that lock. It's so good.
what is the spring mechanism in it?
It's same like the Mannix. Yeah, it's just like the Mannix is. Like I guess the Mannix was kind of an update to that lock.
Okay, so it has a coil spring,
Yeah.
same as the
It's
Manix. Okay.
not Omega Springs, correct? It's actually been a long time since I've been in that knife. I need to open it up and clean it. That thing's had a lot of use on it. But they're butter smooth. Like the believe it or not, they actually get even smoother than like the bearing lock does.
Oh,
And
really?
that bearing lock gets super smooth, but these are even smoother, man. Like they're really good. He made a few to get feedback on them. Not sure if they'll continue. Are you talking about the bench stones, Aiden? Yeah, from what I know is you have to buy the 1x6s in order to be able to buy the 3x8s. If you want them to make bench stones, you have to buy the
Yes,
1x6s first.
that is exactly what I heard. That he wants you to buy a set of
Yep.
the 1x6s before he'll sell you any bench stone.
Yeah, exactly. Made a few to get feedback on them. Not sure if once they sell, he'll continue and less prone to breaking. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Okay. A little more of the juice.
Yeah, that super high concentration that he's working with in the low grit's probably pretty damn cool.
Okay,
It's gonna be neat to play around with them.
we're
I'm sorry, I
already
didn't mean to cut you
apexed
off,
on
bro.
this Camillus there, so.
Do I want this
Oop,
440 out? You know what?
what
I'll
the
finish
hell?
this bad boy on a quick 400 real quick.
Grab a stop. I lost the stop here.
Just
Let's grab a new one.
do
People see what I
quick
use
1K.
for stops. I just use these little like clippy things.
Uh-huh.
I put them on my arm here as stops.
Oh yeah, it works. It works.
That's it.
All my sharpening stuff is in boxes along with everything else. What, you moving, bro?
Okay.
I've got
Done with it.
sharpening stuff spread out everywhere, and I literally mean that.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of insane, to be honest.
Let's
I've
take
got
this
like,
Walmart. Take
go
this
ahead.
Walmart night up to a mirror polish. Why not, man?
Yeah, why not? Sometimes it's fun. I'll do that with this one too.
I'm gonna go up to a mirror polish with the Hinderer too. But this guy that
What is it,
I
20
sharpened
CV?
this Hinderer for, so it is S45VN.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
So
slick boy.
I took it and gave him a nice high edge angle, and he's pretty hard on his knives, so he chipped the shit out of this guy. So we are
Uh,
going to put the same angle on it, and then I'm going to throw a tiny micro bevel on it to try and toughen up the edge for him.
yeah, chip them. That's what you got to do. That's cool, Aiden. Hope your move goes smoothly, brother. That's one thing that I hate doing, and I
Oh
mean with a
yeah,
passion.
seriously. I got not a move, but my wife, we have 3 dogs here. So we
Uh-huh.
have two pit lab mixes and a golden retriever Anatolian shepherd mix. So they're all pretty decently sized dogs, and they've pretty much wrecked our sectional couch. So they normally they like clip together with these like brackets or whatever. They've
Mm-hmm.
they jump on one to springboard to
Knock
the
them
other,
apart.
and they've broken the latches that attach them together. So
Yeah.
I am officially on notice from my wife. She said to me yesterday that we're getting a new couch. It's happening. It doesn't matter what I want. And I said, well, what can't we wait till like springtime? And she said,
Yeah,
no, we can't. No, no,
yeah,
no, we're doing it now. So
yeah.
I am
On
officially
certain
on notice.
things, mine works the same way. Most things I can be like, "Yeah, we'll do it later," and she's cool with it. But certain things, nope, the hell with that. I want it
Yep,
now.
this one here,
You
she
don't
put her
do it,
foot
I'll go
down.
buy it. Yeah.
Yep. So it's couch and new television she wants for the living room. So those are the things that are on the agenda. That's the thing about the couch. I
Sometimes
live in a mobile home, so getting the couch in
is a
is
bitch
it's always a special type of gymnastics.
for sure. For sure.
Oh, Aaron is already sick of the stairs. Yeah, that's the good thing about my mobile home. There's only the 3 stairs to
Yeah,
get
low to
in,
the
and that is
ground.
it.
Yeah, for sure.
Good thing for a fat boy like me.
Yeah, man. I did, for about the first 5 years of me being an adult, I did the apartment thing, living on fourth floor, and fuck, no, 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 no. That's something I'd never do again.
Yep, I also was an apartment liver for actually up until just 4 years ago. I
Hmm.
always said that I would live in an apartment because I never wanted to be responsible for
Maintenance.
upkeep. You
Yeah,
know,
I get it.
the water heater goes, you got to deal with it. The furnace goes, you got
Sure.
to deal with it. I never wanted to deal with any of that garbage.
Oh, I
And
get it.
it got to the point where rent was $1,200 a month, and
Yeah,
it's
and you're
like
just giving your money away.
that's enough, man. That's some serious scratch
Yeah, and I mean, you're
to
literally just
not
giving it
get
away.
anything for it. That's it. You get nothing for it. Nothing at all.
Nothing. You get the last 30 days. And, for me with apartments, like when I was like, you know what, the hell with this. Remember, I lived on the, way up fourth floor. And my daughter, she was at the time about 3 years old. Well, I was standing out, looking out over the balcony. And my mom had bought her like a Disney princess, like wand and shoes,
Okay.
them plastic slippers, like
Yeah.
plastic toy slippers. Okay. Now, let me paint the picture here. We've got a banister. I'm on the fourth floor. We've got a banister, and underneath the bottom of that banister, there's about a 8 inch, maybe 10 inch tall gap. The banister don't like the railing don't go all the way to the floor to the concrete. Okay, so there's a gap under the bottom. My daughter's got them damn plastic princess shoes on, and when she gets to about 2 steps from the bottom as she's walking down from me, so now we would have been to the third layer. She slipped feet straight out from under her because of them slick ass shoes. Dude, I caught her by the arm as she was going out under that gap.
Oh, baby.
Like
Lucky, lucky.
if I would have missed her, she would have fell probably 30, 30, 35 feet, whatever it is,
Holy
straight down the
shit.
concrete. And I was like, yep, that's it. No more of this. We got to go.
Boy, that would have been a freaking life changing moment there. Holy
It was,
smokes.
dude, literally like one of the sickest moments. Like once I processed what just happened, I literally like, I've never had the sensation that you want to faint. But
I mean, that's a
at that moment, I literally felt the sensation of I'm fixing to pass out here. Like hell with that.
wow.
Never again. And we was out of there within we was gone within probably 3 weeks. Nope,
It'll
ain't
get you,
killing my
get you
kid.
in, it'll get you in motion.
Yeah,
Aaron said he was paying 1,400 a month for his apartment. I don't know
dude. Yeah,
what state you live in, but I live in Pennsylvania, so
y'all
it's
should see the
not
rent in
super
Florida.
high, not super high cost of living here. So $1,200 a month is a lot of money here. It's ridiculous. And that
Hey,
wasn't even for a good apartment, man. It was like,
down here,
regular 2 bedroom, no central air. It had actual wall units. It was not great, Still
yeah, this
1,200.
basic, this is a basic place. Yeah. Down here for a one bed, like a 650 square foot 1 bedroom apartment, you're gonna pay about 1,700.
Yeah, Jesus.
Like for two bed, a typical size 2 bedroom apartment, in a reasonable area, you're gonna be 2K plus.
So, what strop should I use? We got a new leather one that I made, and then we have a balsa wood. I think we're
Balsa
gonna go with the
polish is the
leather.
best.
Yeah, you're probably right.
If you want a mirror and you want that polish, balsa does a really good job of that, especially in the lower microns.
Yeah, this is a half micron, so
Yeah, balsa all day long.
that was a progression today. It was 285 CBN, 650 diamond, 1700 diamond, 6 micron diamond. So that's what 3000 grit, and then half micron diamond strop.
I cannot believe I'm taking 440C to a mirror edge.
That's it. This is garbage steel. This is probably freaking 3CR.
Yeah, because I actually use this knife, and never in a
Oh,
million
I
years
wanted
would
to
I
show you.
even
Actually,
consider it.
I got this out the other day.
What is it?
My
A
freaking dive
dive
knife.
knife? That's funny.
Yep, this baby is 5CR.
Yeah. Yeah, a
Strap back
lot of them
guide.
are actually, dude.
I mean, it wasn't, I
Nicer
don't know,
stuff,
five
more
five
expensive
years
stuff.
ago. It was only a couple years ago I wore this thing on my cap at the beach
Yeah.
because, what
Sharks.
are you going to do if a shark comes, man? You're going to freaking stab it.
Yeah. That's hilarious, dude. That tickles the hell out of me. You know, but it's kind of funny, dude. You can go buy, like, I'm big into spearfishing, and you can go buy, high end dive knives, like $200-300, high end stuff, and I guarantee you they will be either they'll be X50 is what they'll be, so it's 5CR, and you pay like $300 for it.
Yikes, Jesus.
Yeah, all about
Jeez, for
that name
that
that's
kind of
on the
money,
side of it.
that kind of money I'm gonna expect to buy LC 200N
Yeah,
or.
you would think,
I
but you
mean,
know what it is,
you
man.
wonder if there's anybody sells Vanax. I think there is a company that sells Vanax now for.
And dive knives, I'm sure there
It's not a
is.
dive. I'm sure that they do dive knives, but there's definitely a company that does folders less than 300 in Vanax.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Not Tactile, but
What the hell
what's
was the
that
name
one
of the
brand?
company?
Quiet Carry. Quiet Carry's got a couple that are under 300 in Vanax. What's it called? The Drift. I have one of them. G10 Drift. I think I paid like 290 or 210 for it, something like that.
I was actually thinking about getting one in Elmax the other day.
What, a Quiet Carry?
No, a Boston in Elmax.
Ah,
Vanax always just reminds me that Elmax is pretty good too. So
I got you, dude. To be honest, dude. I mean, I get why people like, you know, Vanax so much, but personally, I don't care for it. It's okay. I mean, it's not anything special. It doesn't hold an edge that fantastic, and I could care less about it being super stainless.
yeah, it's kind of where I'm
Um,
at too.
like
Because I think that
LC
Elmax has
200N, same
almost the
thing.
same. I think that Elmax has almost the same edge retention, almost the same toughness as Vanax, but it's a little less stainless and it costs like a third the price. So
I mean, from in production knives, I would say from what I've seen, Elmax typically outcuts Vanax. Like from the couple pieces of annex I've got, the edge retention is pretty. I don't want to say poor, but it damn sure ain't very good. LMAX, not bad. I have a couple pieces. I'll tell you this: LMAX is the only powder steel that I will consider buying from Kaiser. They actually do a pretty daggone decent job on it. I've got a couple pieces from them in it, and every piece performs pretty good. I said I wouldn't ever buy Benchmade again, but they got me, man. They got me. They got me. They had on Amazon the other day. I seen a tagged out, and that is one model of theirs I like. It's got real thin blade stock, just really nice slicer.
Yeah,
and I was like,
sometimes they just get you in a weak moment. You know what I mean?
I was like 100. They had it on. I think they're normally like $200 for the one CPM 154 one, and I was like, they had it. I seen it on there. It was like a 160, and I was like, yep, I'm buying it, and I bought it. And I kind of feel silly for it, but $160 I think is still fair, even though I'm not too much on CPM 154, but yeah, they got me. That's all I can say. They got me. One more time.
I'm glad I got you here because I have a question for you. What do you think about jointing?
Jointing? Are you talking about
as in using it
plateau
to
sharpening?
But yeah, a burr removal method, jointing.
Yeah.
The Murray Carter method.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be plateau sharpening.
That's exactly what you do. You apex, you fold the burr a couple times, and then you take your
cut it off
knife and just cut the
cut
the burr sharpening off, and then one swipe each direction until you re-apex and you stop the second you apex.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that method?
If you want hair whittling with the grain edges, that's the easiest way to get it.
I was thinking about trying it out.
It's not that hard, actually. The most important part for actually, I'll tell you this. For a while, for like if I would sharpen a sushi knife for people, like for clients, and they wanted the sharpest edge I could possibly give them, I would do a plateau sharpening for them. Especially if it was on like a Aogami Blue 2 or just a hard plain carbon steel, I would do a plateau sharpening for them, and it's not hard to do. It's a little awkward at first, but the most important part is having a really good apexing stone. You got to have a stone that is very good at apexing, and if you got that, you can create some ridiculously sharp edges plateau sharpening. I've never heard it called jointing before. That's new to me. I've always called it plateau sharpening. You know where that comes from? Or who calls it that? Is the time consumption worth the extra steps? I agree, Aiden.
I'll be right back.
For me, that's...
Heads up.
Okay, man. I agree, Aiden. For me, that's why I personally don't do it. Like if I'm sharpening for me, even if I want an incredibly sharp edge, I can get 96%, 97% that sharp standard sharpening, and I don't know if the extra time is necessarily worth that couple percent higher sharpness. Now, if somebody's paying me to do it, okay, I'll give them that. But me personally, it is a good skill to have, though. I will say that it's worth it's worth the time investment to learn how to do it, because certain steels really respond nicely to it. That's good, Aiden. I'm glad for you, man. Hopping over to a house, bro, is a lot nicer than being in an apartment. You got some room, you got property. It, definitely the way to go. This is just a 6,000 king I'm gonna finish this mirror with.
Okay, I'm back. That was my
All right.
13-year-old daughter moaning and groaning to get Cash App. Like, what do you need Cash App for? You're a child. She's like, so that I can put money on it. It's like, what
Yep.
money?
I'll
What
tell you
money?
what, man.
Do you work?
I'll be
You won't do
100%
chores
honest, bro.
around here to earn a nickel. So
My kids, and I don't want to say this like it might be the best thing to do, but I will say both of my kids, I got them Cash App when they were like 12 years old, and it's been something that once I got it for them, I wouldn't ever consider them not having it. If they need something, I can send it to them immediately. It doesn't cost me anything. I can, I've got a parental accounts. I can see everything they do. And if they're ever in a situation where they need money, it takes me 2 seconds to fund them.
yeah, I guess.
Just if
We
you
told her
do it
we
for
would
them,
talk to her about it.
make sure you make a there's two ways to make it. So make sure that you don't create her an account that like a solo account, because you can. Make sure you create a where you have parental access to it. So you'll see everything. If say somebody sends them money, you have to approve it.
Okay.
So like, say my son's talking to one of his friends on the game, and they go to send him a birthday present. When they send him if they send him them funds, it will tell me, and until I click yes or no, it won't give him those funds. And if I click no, it'll send them back to the sender. That
I mean,
way,
that makes sense because you can't have. Yeah, I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest.
you don't want weirdos because dude, they're just be careful and make sure they have a parental account, and it's safe, and
That's it. The world freaks me out these days.
same here, bro.
My daughter went, like, there's like freaking actual, you know, hardcore freaking PDF files
Hell
on
yeah,
Roblox and
you
freaking
damn right
Fortnite
there
and
is.
shit.
Dude,
And
Roblox is literally getting sued right now for
my
allowing it.
my daughter went to a friend's house over the weekend. She spent the night
Uh-huh.
there, Saturday to Sunday, and when we when I went to pick her up from there, the house next door literally has one of those special people,
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah,
maps
are
living
you talking
right
about
next
where,
door.
so you seen it on like Watchdog or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, in the place I lived before this, there was two of them. Like, and what was, sorry, that was my earphone fell out.
We lost
I
you.
guess they went and moved in with their parents after they got out of lockup, and
We lost your
there
audio.
were, can you hear me now?
No, not really.
Hang on a second. That's weird.
Oh, there you came
Fell
back
out of
in.
my ear, and then, hold on.
Okay, you just went out and you came back in, and now you're out again.
You're out again. All right, can you?
Technical difficulties. I think his earbud may have went dead.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, just not as good as before.
What the heck? And the earbud fell out of my ear and hit the floor. Can you hear me now?
I mean, we can hear you. It's just like it's not like it's. I think it's using a different mic right now. I think it's using the mic on your phone.
Maybe. Hold on a second. Let me
Okay,
see.
you just came back on right now. You're good. Right in a second.
Okay. I was about to say, I don't know what would change because literally it just fell out of my ear and I didn't change anything. Well, anyways, what was crazy, dude, we checked, of course, there's none in in our general area. And then all of a sudden, after we had lived there about 2 years, um, one of the neighbors come over and like, hey, did you know about this? And you know, showed us and we're like, what? They're all of a sudden on our kids on the way to their school, on the exact path they would take walking to school. Now there's two, and both of them had charges for under 12 years old.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, what? How could they allow that? How could they be? I thought they had to be like 5,000 feet away from the school. This was not 5,000 feet away from the school. They were
Yeah, I'm not
under,
sure what the actual number is. I think it might be 500 yards or something like that.
yeah, maybe because they
It's
were both
sketchy.
under supervision. So of course, after that, I was like, yeah, my kids are definitely not, no more walking to school. But
Oh man, it is
it's
crazy
crazy,
out
man.
there. That's kind of why I was thinking about the Cash App thing, because that particular function of not allowing unless we approve it,
Yep.
because I that how they do things to, like,
Hell yeah, dude.
groom kids and stuff. And
Like
you don't want
I
any
wouldn't have let
older
my,
person sending money or presents to a young kid,
you
because
damn
that's
right.
super sketch,
See, if it
inappropriate.
wouldn't have been for that single feature, there's no way I would have let my kids have it. Not even a chance. Because of exactly what you said. They're talking to somebody online and then, you know, hey, you got a Cash App? But yeah, no, hell no. Hell no.
That's it. I'll give you this thing, and then next thing you know, they're like,
Yeah,
oh
hey, can you
no,
send me a
no, 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 no,
picture?
no, man, no,
I,
no, no, no,
I just want to see a picture of you. No, fuck that. Excuse my
no, no, no,
language,
no,
but
no. Exactly.
that right there, with my children, death sentence, 100%. I don't mind going to prison for that. Like, yeah, even the thought of it, and my daughter's getting a little older now, and like, it's just, it's tough, man, especially with the girls.
That's it. My boy is out. He is 22. Doesn't live at
Hmm.
home anymore. My oldest daughter is 20 now. Also doesn't live at home. But I have a 16-year-old girl and a 13-year-old girl. So it's
Yeah,
like they're like right
scary
in the
stuff, bro.
prime of being,
Yeah,
where you got
exactly.
to watch them like freaking hawks.
Perfect age. Yeah, 13 to 16. Yeah, that's literally that is the age. It's a scary shit, man. Like, you
I
know,
do know my daughter, the one that just turned 16, her best friend in the whole wide world. Her best friend just got her driver's license last week, so
hmm
she just started having like freedoms, like, hey, I'm gonna go out and go ice skating. I'm gonna go out and go shopping. I'm gonna go to the mall. It's like,
hmm
boy,
See, I'll
just
tell you, man, I've got something that I'm I'm truly blessed to have, and that would be most kids, in that 13 to say 17-year range, they have no interest in hanging out with their parents. None. They want to hang out with their friends. They want to do their own thing. My
that is
kids,
true.
My kids, I literally have to make them go. If it wasn't for us pushing them out, hey, go hang out with your friend. Go see your friend. Your friend wants to hang out with you. At least go talk to them. If it wasn't for that, my kids would be. It's weird. It's a strange dynamic. I know a lot of families aren't that way, but my kids they're just incredibly close to us, and they enjoy hanging out with us more than they do their friends. It's weird, like, but I'm happy for it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And
All right.
like,
Calling it good for the 650. Go on to the 1700.
and we got mirrored 440C. There you go. I cannot believe I did that, but I did. That thing's not going to cut. I mean, it's going to cut good paper, but it ain't going to cut anything else well.
I used to do a 1200 in between the 650 and the 1700, and this Edge Pro actually does a decent job of covering up those 650 scratches. So I decided to start skipping it, and it's working out pretty decent.
Yeah, I just went 1,000, 3,000, 6,000. I could have probably skipped the 3, but why not?
That's like my progression for everything that I'm going to take up to a polishy. Is I'll do 285, 650, 1700, 3K, and then strop it.
Mm-hmm.
My stuff, it is 285 and strop or 285, 650 strop.
Yeah, it's about perfect, man. Like, I just
On
don't like
occasion,
mirror edges.
I'll do the 650 and then go right to 3000, but only
Okay.
do like edge trailing, like 1 or 2 passes, edge trailing, just to kind of swipe the burr away.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm weird. I'm still experimenting a little bit.
That's what sharpening's all about, man. Like, it's literally about what you like. Like, it's figuring out the way you like an edge to cut. Like, I can tell you right now, I am not gonna like the way this edge cuts. It's sharp, but it won't cut well. I don't like mirrors. I know a lot of people do, but I didn't. Alrighty, yeah, that S30V needs a fresh edge. So we're gonna play with these HK vitrified stones. Excuse me. For hundo first. Oh, yeah. What's the chat saying? Hurt my soul, DCS. Are you talking about the mirror, bro? Yeah, if so, I feel you on that, man.
That. There's still a chip that I need to get here.
And what's actually funny, Aiden, like, I love this little knife. It's just a little $20 Gonzo, but it's a really good little knife. And that 440C is not bad. I think I have like 4 of these things. One of them's probably ain't got half a blade left. And I got a video coming up that it's actually I put a lot of work in it because it's 1K versus 1K versus 1K versus 1K versus 1K 6 times. 6 stones.
Wow.
6 1K stones. We're gonna find out what the best 1K diamond stone out there right now. From FSK all the way to sheeper cut, Kentiff, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, that's the thing about that. I would have a hard time, I think, choosing a single winner because
For me, it's just going
a
to be
lot
what
of
has
them
the
have
most
their
bite.
place. And I guess
That's going to be.
if you have one specific thing that you're going to focus on, then
That's the
it
only
could
way
be
I can do
easy.
it. Like I'm gonna, because they're all pretty fast. They're all fast cutting stones. So I'm not. None
That's
of
the
them
thing.
load
They're all
up.
really good in their own way. If you
Exactly.
worry about feel, like the feel is really good and it leaves a
Mm-hmm.
good biting edge. Cheaper cut's great. If you just want a hard wearing stone that's going to last the rest of your life, maybe you
Yes,
choose
go
FSK.
FSK. Yeah, that's so for what I did, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick one. What do I care the most about out of a 1K stone? And they're all fast cutting stones. They're all slow wearing stones. So I don't need to factor that in. What do I care the most? And that is a good combination of very, very sticky, but a lot of bite. So that's gonna be the winner for me. And I got a good feeling it's gonna be that Kentiff mixed abrasive stone. That's probably gonna be the winner in
Bear
my
spray and
eyes.
a spider co. Hurt my soul. Get a CPM reblade.
Dude, 100%. If I could get somebody to make me a blade like Brian or something and not charge me $400 to do it out of something like M4, if I could get a reblade for like 150 bucks, 200 bucks, I'd do it. I like the knife that much. I really do.
Next knife I think I'm going to get is going to be, I'm starting to really like the Endura 4.
It's great, man. If you like bigger
It is,
knives, it's a good knife.
yeah, it's a really, really good knife. And honestly, they're a good
Mm-hmm.
price, If you
They
wanted
are.
the HAP 40 one, you can get it for 125 bucks right now.
Yep.
That's freaking bananas.
Hell, you
Straight
could
run
get the
from 10 years ago, 150 bucks. That's
yeah, it's
crazy
crazy.
good price.
You could get the K390 Warncliffe for 90 bucks.
That's the one that I need is the K390 Endura. I don't think I'm going to get
Now,
the Warncliffe. I think I'm going to get the elf foot, the normal
well,
elf
the
foot.
the Warncliffe is discontinued. That's why you could get them at 90 bucks. I don't know if you can find them anymore, but when they dropped them down like that, I went and bought the whole another copy of the whole entire set,
What was the one that
like
I saw
all the
go
Warncliffes.
discontinued and sell really good? The leaf jumper, I think it was.
Yeah, the leaf
No, it was a
jumper.
UK pen knife is what it was. I think it might have been the UK pen knife.
Well, the leaf jumper K390 serrated
What?
blade. They had them at 90 bucks on Amazon too.
But I think the next one I'm going to get is the Enduring K390. It's about 153 bucks.
Uh-huh.
Good price, great steel.
Yep.
I wanted to get a stretch, but they're like gone everywhere.
Yeah, I mean
I
this
almost got the stretch
XL.
ZDP 189, but
Now
I
remember,
opted
you
for
can
the
still
Endura
get
instead.
the K390 Stretch XL.
Yeah, I don't like that
It's
it doesn't
still
have
available.
liners, man. It feels weird.
Yeah, it's a nice knife, dude. In hand, it's pretty similar. Like they're close. But yeah, I get it.
I
I get
felt
it.
wobbled. Like I only ever handled one, so it could have just been the one. But like if you held it in your hand and like you could like feel the blade moving around. It was
Oh
weird.
no. Mine's solid as a rock. I mean, you got that teeny bit of typical Spyderco lock back, teeny bit of up and down play that they all have. You have that, but other than that, they're solid.
That's weird, man, because I've never had any up and down. That's crazy. I think I just got lucky apparently. Because I
If
got
you don't have,
how many
open,
lockbacks do I have from Spyderco? I have the ZDP 189 Endura, HAP
open
40
that,
Endura.
open it, grab the tip, and just slide up and down. I've never had one that don't have it.
I got nothing. It is rock solid.
Wow.
Let me grab this.
I have
41.
literally never had one out of probably, and I've got a lot of Psyche lockbacks. I don't think I've ever had
I
one that
got
didn't have a teeny
nope.
bit.
I got nothing, man. Nothing at all.
Wow, interesting. Hell, I honestly thought I
No, I got
honestly
nothing,
figured
man.
that they all have it. It's just part of the. Wow, that's interesting.
I mean, I did. The second I get a knife, I almost always kind of tune it up a little bit,
Yeah, sure.
where I will loosen all the hardware. Like if it doesn't come loose and everything's good, I'll leave it alone. But most of the time, the screws are able to be loosened, and
Hmm.
it's not perfect. So I'll kind of loosen everything up and put Loctite on everything and tighten it all down and make sure it's centered and
Yeah, I do
tune
too.
it perfectly for being able to drop the blade shut.
I go through and
I,
Loctite
I usually do
everything.
that first thing. Like it's like the
Same here.
first thing that I do.
Plus, I want my lubricant on it, not whatever lubricant they use. Just typical knife nerd shit.
Yeah, we all do that goofy stuff.
And yes,
Uh,
the police, that is a big knife.
Obviously, love the Leaf Jumper Super Slicey. Just wish it had more aftermarket support.
I love the leaf jumper just as it is, man.
I should
And
do this more often. Show people freaking text.
like the leaf jumper is a really good model. I like it very much, actually.
You know what model I don't have any of? The Delica. Isn't that
Huh.
crazy? Like they're one of their main flagship freaking. Usually everybody's first Spyderco. I don't
Sure.
own any of.
All right. Man, I love the Warncliffe Delicas. Like that's that's a very, very good knife in my opinion.
What did I see lately? It was Tried and True EDC, I think. He
Hmm.
got a K390 Delica in micarta. It's like brownish
I've
micarta.
seen that short too. Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's a nice guy right there.
Yeah, that's good looking scales. Probably RGT. Probably who the scales
I
are
wasn't
from.
sure if it was like a store exclusive or if it was like
Oh
a
no, I
Lynch
can tell you,
Northwest that they put it together, or if he bought it separate,
those are
put it together himself.
100%. Those are aftermarket scales. They definitely never made that model because it was K390. So I know they did. That's the way those scales look. They look like RGT to me.
Yeah, I know you can get some scales. Sometimes they'll run specials on Flytanium will do micarta
Hmm.
scales, G10 scales for
Yep.
cheap, 15, $20 sometimes.
Yep. I, I'll tell you,
Maybe
man.
I
I'm
will
not.
get that. Maybe I will get the K390 Delica whenever I get the Endura, just so that I have one to mod up one of these days.
And it's just such a great little knife, dude. The Delica's so good. And yeah, it's just a perfect knife. You get that really thin blade stock. The thing cuts like a beast. Like fantastic knife.
It's kind of why I'm liking the Endura, because they have a lot of steels that you can still get. It's nice and big, and it's not like carrying a Rex 121 freaking PM2 in your pocket, where it's like
Hmm.
you know I'm gonna cut something. Oh, I'm a little nervous to cut that.
I
You know,
100% agree.
this
100%.
here, I feel good about anything that I'm gonna cut with this thing.
Yep, I get it. Like those. those hat 40s at that price, that's you can't really beat that,
Oh,
man.
it's a crazy good deal. Anybody who's in the chat doesn't have one, you should go get one right now. Bento's Box has them. $125. Freaking smoking deal.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a great knife too. It really is. If you don't have an Enduro, the Enduro is a really solid model, especially if you don't mind bigger knives.
Here it is right here. It's about, what we got? It is 3.5-inch cutting edge, 3.75 blade length, hat 40, which is basically Rex 45, clad with Sus 410, the stainless. Super good. Super good.
Super good is exactly right. That knife is a winner.
Throw some good something to prevent corrosion on the part of the edge that is exposed. I usually put it over the whole thing because I'm a weirdo, but I actually need to make some more because this is my last. That's not even it. Where is my tin of protectant? Uh-oh. That last one must not. I hope that wasn't my last one that I already finished. I will cry.
Time to make more.
Crocodile tears. Okay, I got some. There we go.
Yeah, I've got a K390
Beeswax.
stretch
Yep.
reground. That for a while, that was one of my very favorite knives to carry. Actually,
I
that
actually
thing
got
was
out the stuff.
nasty.
Brought out the stuff to make it. Is mineral oil and beeswax.
Oh, beeswax. Yep.
Use about, it's about 35-ish% beeswax and the rest mineral oil. Because you don't want it to be super solid. You want it to be kind of like the consistency of like, not really chapstick, even softer than that.
Sure.
You want it to
Yeah, to
have
make
like
it
a
easy to
nice,
work with. Yeah.
nice creamy consistency. That way you can. What I end up doing is I just grab a Q-tip and just grab out a little slop and just freaking rub it all over the blade. Let it sit there for 10 minutes and then wipe it off.
Yeah, I was given a big tub of Wicked Wax a long time ago, and I still have like a ton of it. If I didn't, like, I would that for years I made exactly what you're making, mineral oil and beeswax. It works fantastic. And Aiden, what do you mean, bro? Are you talking about the new Rex 121 pieces, like the Chaparral, the Sage 6, and all that? If you people are complaining because of the insane prices of them, if that's what you're talking about.
Let's put that on screen.
And if you're talking about the PM2, it's just they didn't have a bunch of them, and I guess there's a lot of pissed off people they didn't get them.
Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. I just got some information
On the coded version?
that the coded version should be coming out relatively soon.
Yeah, I've got somebody. I don't have a date or anything yet, but I have somebody.
Yeah, I don't even think that they have a date yet, but
exactly.
it is going to be like springtime, hopefully before Easter. So people keeping an eye out. How many people do we have in here?
I will let you know because I have a buddy.
We only have 5 people, so we only have 5 people, so I don't have a problem saying this. Go subscribe to the Millie Club, their YouTube channel, and just check out they have a stream every weekend. It's either Saturday or Sunday. Just set it up to tell you, because if you see them go on with, I think his name's Tom from Cutlery Shop, you see him go on with him, it's happening. They'll announce it for sure. That they did it the last time. They did an announcement like, I don't know, 5 or 6 days before it went live, and they had him on right before the drop.
Yeah,
You
it's odd
absolutely
to
have
me,
to be there. You have to be there when it goes live at,
especially
10
if you want a
o'clock
Warren
or
clip, you
whatever.
better be there because that bad boy's
Yeah,
gonna be gone instantly.
you got to be crack-a-lacking, baby. You go there, anything else that you want, if you want it engraved or whatever, put the engraving in your basket. That way you can just go, click it in the basket, sizzle it, and freaking out. I was checked out within a minute and a half.
Yeah, you want to have if you're gonna pay credit card, you want to have all that entered for sure if you're gonna be doing it that way, because or use Sezzle like you said, because now that people know that those knives are pulling, five, six, $700 on eBay, the your flippers are going to be there in mass. They're going to be trying to grab them as quick as they can because they know that's it. After that, there is no more.
Yeah. The only good thing about it is that they have a strict
Yeah,
limit
two knife.
of two pieces of each.
Yeah, but
So
see that
each person can suck up
four knives.
4 knives for sure.
Yes, which they'll go quick, and that's what the flippers will do. But see, the worst part about the flippers is it's not just one doing it. They're having their
Oh
mother
no,
sitting there
there's
waiting,
dozens.
their sister, their coworkers, and yeah, like I know a couple of them assholes. I know one that literally makes a living doing it, and I'm not exaggerating. It's literally how he makes his living is by
Good.
buying, back in the day, buying hinders when they jump in and doing exactly that, having his whole family sitting there waiting to buy drops, and he's buying, a hot hinder model pops in, he's getting 10 or 15 of them. Hot Sprint, Spyderco Sprint, getting 10 or 15 of them, and so on and so forth. He literally made a living doing it. Now, I don't know if he still makes a living doing it, but point is, that's an asshole move.
Yep, sure is.
That is a asshole move. And, but he's not the only one. There's a bunch of them that do it.
All right, let's get crack-a-lacking on here because I want to throw this micro bevel on here before we end this thing. Give me a
Is a
heads up like 5
perfect
minutes before
1K
you're going to
edge.
try and cut out so I can make sure to be done.
Yeah, I've probably got the 9:30, so I got 15 minutes.
All right, good. That
But
gives me plenty of time.
that might even can go to 9:45 actually. Yeah, actually, if you want, I'll 9:45. That'd be a half hour. I got that.
Okay, good, perfect. It'll give me time to micro bevel this thing because it does
Beautiful
happen
1K.
super quick. You only need a second to freaking put a micro bevel on.
Sure. Come on now. That is a good way to test your edges for keenness. Is holding far away from the paper. Where you're going to cut, and starting your cut and see if you can get through it with your hand a couple inches away from where you're cutting. If it'll do that, it's a good edge. That is beautiful. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. See if I can get it. There you go.
Oh, they should do a Manix Rex 121. Those will sell out quickly. If they did
Well,
that, I would
that's
be
my
having, I
ultimate
would be
knife.
having, yeah, I would be having my family
Yep,
buy them if that happened.
I will too, and that would literally be 1,000. Those knives would go for $1,000 plus on eBay. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
That's not an exaggeration. I don't think either.
No,
I know
that's
for
just not
sure.
an exaggeration. I guarantee it. If they had, say, your typical 600, 700 knife run, and they do a 120, a Rex 121 Manix, I guarantee you they would be $1,000 plus on the second hand.
I wonder if that's why they did the knives that they did.
I don't know, bro, but you have no idea how much I wish they would have did a Manix. I like the PM2, but God, I've wanted a Manix in Rex 121 for years.
But like, why? Like I don't know why they would do that. They chose if they out of all the knives they could have chosen, the chaparral, the chaparral,
The Sage
the Sage
6.
6, and the Smock.
Oh, you're talking about a
Why choose
standard
those?
production. I thought you meant as like an exclusive. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Why would they have
It,
done that and not the Mannix?
maybe
And
trying
I
to
was
share
thinking
out
maybe
the collector's market. I don't know because
two
there's a
things.
lot of Mannix.
Two things that I could think of is one, the blades are technically smaller, so they would use less
Get
steel,
more out of a sheet.
and you can
Yeah.
get more out of a sheet.
Hmm.
Second is
I agree,
that
James.
the heat treating in Tai Chung already has the Rex 121
Dialed in. Yeah.
dialed
Could
in and
be.
taken care
Could
of.
be.
Because those
Could be.
models are all Tai Chung Taiwan models. The only
And
one
it
that was done
it
here
could be it could
is
be that,
PM2.
one thing I've thought about with it, they do a lot of Mannix exclusives, and they might have been too far backed out to throw those in and not throw off their exclusive schedule. You know what I mean?
Well, they did the PM2 for Cutlery Shop, and
Hmm.
during the live stream that I watched with Tom and those guys from there,
Yeah, but
they
that's probably been
said
on the books for 2 years, probably.
it was 2 years that they
Yeah,
they
exactly.
were in the works. They were going
That's
to
what I
make it
mean.
out of M398, and then they changed it like a year ago to Rex 121. But they told them that that is the only knife that they're going to do in Rex 121 in gold.
As an exclusive, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Which
think they said
makes
that they
me
would
sick, dude.
never do another knife again in Rex 121 here.
Oh, 100%, Aiden. PM2, Mannix, Para 3. That's their holy trinity of sales. There's no doubt about it. And that's I think that has something to do with it, is it would throw off their production schedule, so they put it on Taiwan since they don't really do sprints necessarily, or many of them, I should say. That,
That's, that's
but
what I got
it's
them.
very disappointing to not that we're probably not going to get a Rex 121 Mannix.
It's
But
actually
I
what
would
I
be.
carried my.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go. I was going
I,
to say to gunmetal, but that's actually what I carried in my pocket today. My personal carry. The Blue Jean Mike Carta Rex 76. It's my
I,
beater. My wife got this for me for my birthday this last year. Came out right around my birthday, so it was
to be
actually my 1
totally
year
honest,
anniversary.
dude, if they did a Rex 76 Mannix, I would be equally happy, to be honest, to the 121.
Yeah,
In fact, I might even be a little bit happier, to be completely honest.
I think it might. I think it might be too because it's definitely tougher. It holds an
And I
edge
like that
for
upfront sharpness.
pretty not too far off. It holds an edge longer than Rex 45, and that's one of my favorite steels. Holds an edge about maybe a little bit longer than M4, another one of my favorite steels. It's good
Sure.
stuff.
But it holds that upfront sticky sharp quite a long time, which is what I like so much about it. That it really does hold its upfront sharpness noticeably longer than most other steels out there.
Well,
And
I
it's
want them
sharp.
to
Have you
do.
sharpened it yet?
No, it's good.
You're gonna really like the way that steel sharpens.
I have a Rex 76 PM2 that I have sharpened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the GP knives.
Yep, me too.
Uh,
I wasn't.
PM2s. That's what I sharpened.
Collecting.
Yeah.
I wasn't collecting when the DLC came out, but I had just started collecting because that's actually when I got my very first Spyderco knife. Was my birthday,
You got the
2024.
satin PM2?
I got the satin one. Yeah,
Yeah, you got the better one, anyways.
I think it's good. From what I can tell, it's the harder treated of the two.
Yeah, and
Not just because of the coating either.
exactly. It's
It's
not because of the
actually base
coating.
harder.
I have both of them, and on the stones, the coated version does not feel as hard as the satin version. But for me, it's just in the cutting friction.
Yeah,
That satin blade cuts better.
my satin one was 68.5 when I poked it. So
I haven't yet. No shit. 68.5, huh?
68.
I haven't had them tested, so I don't know what they are. But that satin's hard.
I did not poke this one. This one's my personal one. I'll never sell it. I'll keep it forever because my wife got it for me for my birthday. So
Yeah.
this is just like a knife that I like to carry. I use it. I open packages with it. I don't beat it up. The only thing that I did to it is, this is funny. I didn't like how smooth the micarta was because it was pretty slick. Not super slick, but slicker than I want my card to be.
Yeah,
So I
that's
was
the
like,
easy
oh,
fix.
I'm gonna laugh it with some silicon carbide, and I got some age
Unless you
red
screw
silicon
up, right?
carbide. Yep, I messed my screw up. I put tape over them all, and while I was doing it, the one piece of tape came loose, and I screwed up the screw, so I had to buy new screws.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it was the only place you can get them is like Etsy or eBay. There's like one guy,
This sells the
and
screws. Yeah.
he doesn't powder, he doesn't PVD coat them. I think they're like a matte freaking powder coat, which is
Spyderco wouldn't
still a
send you
good.
one?
I didn't call them.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
they've always been good with sending hardware. I've got hardware from them probably 10 times. Never had an issue. Never
I don't
charged
know
me
how
for
much
it either.
Oh, I think I might ask them now
I've never had them charge me. Call it
because
customer
I
service.
would
They
love
send it right
to
out.
have a good PVD coated one because I'm pretty sure that that's what they do is they PVD coat their hardware.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is too. Yeah. But no, I've never had them charge me. I'd say 8 to 10 times I've got hardware from them. Even back when I was you the riveted before I learned the other way to do it with the threaded post, but the when I was trying to take my lightweight Mannix and make them screw together, you needed basically the components from the clip, the barrel and the screw from the clip for the lightweights, and they knew what people were doing. So when you called up and, hey, I got 3 Mannix lightweights, I need new clip, barrel, and screw for them. Yeah, no, they wouldn't send them to you. They'd send you one, and they kept your address on file, and wouldn't send you another one for like a year because OCD for EDC showed how to change them over to the easy way to change them over to screw together using the barrel and the screw from the clip. And they got flooded with calls, people trying to get three or four screw, 3 or 4 of those. But anything other than that, they've been fantastic with giving me hardware and never charged me.
Gunmetal said that he missed the GP Knives one. I can't believe you missed it, man. They had that GP Knives
For a
satin
long
blade
time.
God, it was months they had that
Yeah,
thing in stock.
months.
They actually had to put them on sale in order to sell out of those things.
Yep. And then I believe they got a second run of coated versions.
Did they really?
I think it seems like it. I could be wrong on that, but it seems like they had 2 runs of coated versions. I might be wrong though.
I would cry like a bitch if I missed that.
Yeah, it seems like I'm almost sure they did 2 runs of the
not that I even really super like their coated versions. I only have 2.
It does look good, I'll give it that.
Yeah, it looks good for a while, and then it gets all messed up, and you have to freaking magic
if you're
eraser
using
it.
them, yes. Yeah.
Like
if you're using them, they get dull pretty quick.
I got this one that I carry, this one, and then I have the M4 mint green
Blade HQ one.
exclusive Mannix. Oh, you know what? I have 3 because I have the Blade HQ Para 3 lightweight too.
Dude,
That
that was a hell of a deal. But Blade
heck yeah, it
HQ had
was.
those M4
I
lightweights
bought them the
for
day.
the
Yeah,
Manix. Crazy good price.
I got them the day they came out. Was like a
Yeah, I did too.
freaking savage. But
I figured they'd sell out instantly.
people who waited until Christmas time got a freaking smoking deal on those. I think they were
You're
like
damn right.
130
I think
ish.
119 if I remember right, or yeah,
Ah, that's
129,
such a
something
good
like that.
price. That was a really good
Same
price. I
thing
remember.
like when I got the St. Nick's 4V Manix, the lightweight one.
Oh, you suck. God.
I didn't know about the drop, and I've tried to get to have the whole 4V St. Nick's set. I didn't know about the Manix lightweight drop, and thank God they didn't sell out quick, and they discounted the lightweight Manix. I think I paid 119 for it.
Oh God. See, I
Yep.
missed every single one of them because it was before my time.
To be honest, dude, the 4V stuff for a minute on like users for a while was my very favorite. Was my very favorite carry steel. It really
Okay.
was.
So we are going to put the micro bevel on this right now. So we're just going to lower this angle a tiny bit, or raise the angle, sorry. Lower the back, raise the angle.
I wanted it coated, but it was gone. Some other exclusives came up. And the good thing is, James, there's an endless supply of them, brother. Like, there's no shortage of exclusives.
That's it. They'll keep coming out with them because we keep buying them.
Exactly. We're fixing to get exclusives out the yin yang. Now that Crucible's gone, all the Era Steel branded stuff, you watch. It's fixing to, within a year, I guarantee you there's exclusives out the yin yang. Like they're going to take advantage of all those, the same compositions we have, and they're called something different, and they're going to make you watch. I guarantee it. I know Spyderco's business model. I've been doing this for a long time. They're going to take advantage of that. And I'm not mad at it neither.
I mean, I like it. I like having new, different steels. I want them
It's
to
fun, dude.
do a Secchi line and have 70, 72.
Yep.
That's a real good composition there. I was looking at the data sheet on it today. That's super good composition.
HAP 72 is cool as hell, dude.
High carbon, has 5% vanadium, like 10% freaking cobalt. It's got moly, tungsten. It's got all the freaking bangers.
It's got all the alloy and agents.
Formers.
Yep. HAP 72 is pretty wicked stuff, and like it's fun. I know there's a lot of people make fun of us for you got 30 PM2s. Yeah.
They're all different, man.
They're all different. No, they're not. It's the same thing. No, they're not. They're different steels. The important part is what's different. Like,
yeah,
it's the blade's what's important to me. I don't care if it looks the same. I don't even care if it's a different color.
That's why I don't mind the FRN knives.
Same.
It's the freaking blade it's the star of the show.
100%. 100%. Like, I think it's brilliant of them doing like that, 15V PM2 lightweight and the lightweight native and all that. You're getting an ultra high performance piece of steel for a great price because of FRN handles. I wish they would do more of them like that. Yeah, exactly. Just like that one.
PM2 lightweight 15V. I will be getting 2 myself.
Same 100%.
Same with the, I actually got 3 of the Manix lightweights. I got one that's a beater. I use it to cut up cardboard. One is, I took and upgraded with some AWT
scales,
hard-coated scales, and a deep carry clip, titanium clip. super nice, and then I have one that's new in box for whenever I need it.
Yeah, exactly. I just got two of them, two at a lightweight Mannix, but one is a user, one is a keeper, and like, you know, for what was they, 156, and my
Yeah.
dealer was selling them to me for I think 120, 115 actually, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I paid $108 for the natives, for the native lightweight. So the PM2, I'm probably going to get them at like I would assume around 110 is probably going to be what I have my cost on them. And one thing I heard, but I don't know if this is true, and if it is, I'm definitely going to buy two of them. The 15D lightweight lockback little native, supposedly, from what I heard, has thinner blade stock and
Oh, really?
a thinner grind than the regular little native. If that's the case, I'm buying two of them bad boys. I'm going to buy one to start, and if the stock's thinner and the grind's different, I'm buying another one immediately. That'd be a cool ass knife to have with nice thin blade stock and a thin grind. Yeah.
I think I'll get either one or two of the PM2 lightweights and 15D, and then definitely a native chief.
Native Chief. Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah. I've actually already got my dealer as soon as the G10 ones drop, to get me one. Like, I love the Native Chief. I've got a Rex 45 Native Chief. For a long time, that was my very favorite knife to carry.
I was saying about the M4 Mannix that I have. I actually bought that from Behind the Edge on YouTube here.
Yeah, you told me, yeah.
Oh, super good. And the guy sold it to me for $100. Still had the factory edge on it.
Damn,
Still
yeah, you can't
smoking
beat that.
sharp. I don't think he cut more than
Paper.
God. I mean, he may have cut some plastic off of something. Maybe
Tell
a
me
little
about
bit
it,
of
Aiden.
cardboard. Maybe. But still factory edge, still smoking sharp.
Yeah, that's a smoking deal, man. The Aiden, bro, I've emailed, or not emailed, but messaged on Instagram, RAC, probably 50 times over the last couple years. Like, please do on the next run, do a Mannix 10B, Mannix 10B, Mannix 10B. I would literally jump for joy if they do a 10B Mannix. I might even be more happy with that, especially if they would do a satin. Uncoated 10B Mannix, G10 and a lightweight, or either or. I'll take that over the Rex 121 Mannix.
You imagine a River's Edge exclusive Python micarta Mannix and 10D.
Yeah, that'd be badass, dude.
God,
that's what I mean.
Awesome.
Like, I don't understand. They've done, they did a little native and all that. Why not do a Mannix? That's what everybody wants. That is literally the knife everybody wants. Give us a Mannix. I don't have any M4. Dude, Golden Done M4 is literally one of the best EDC steels you will ever carry. And I'm being dead ass serious with that.
Yep.
It is good.
M4 and Rex 45 are some of the best EDC steels.
100%. They have M4 dialed in very, very well. It performs good. It's tough. You don't get chipping issues. You can run it quite low angles. It cuts for a long time. It drops back. It's just a perfect EDC steel. It really is. I really wish, like, M4 and 4B, I wish they would do more of both. They're both fantastic steels. They really are. And we need more of it. Exactly, Dan. Same here, bro. And you know the good thing, James, they had like the now you're of course you're going to pay more now. There's nothing you can do about it, but they made so many of the Blade HQ lightweights that you can go and pick them up on the second hand for a reasonable price. You know, you're not going to be
Yeah,
paying
you can get them.
$300.
Yeah, you can get them for $200 all day.
Yeah,
New in
exactly.
box. New in
New in
box for
box
$200.
for sure.
That's
Without
only
even having to
40.
look.
That's only like $40 over what they cost new. So
Exactly.
people aren't making a killing on it.
No. And if you look around, especially like on the Reddit knife swap, where people are just trying to sell it to get a new knife, they're not really trying to make money. You pick them up for like 160 when you catch them on there. Most of them will be in the 160 to 200 range, but if you look around, you catch them for 160 bucks. 100%, Aiden.
Let's see what we got here.
No doubt about that. Yeah, it is, and so is the Psyche M4. It is very different than Golden M4. Still performs good.
Yeah, the only M4 that I had other than golden stuff was the Sage 5. And yeah, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah, it's
great.
still good. There's no problem with it. It's not as good as Golden.
Wasn't as good as the Mannix. No, not even close.
And the Tai Chung M4, but it's relatively, you know, it's rare. What is it on the GB2? You have it on the Sprint, the exclusive smocks. It's not very common, but it is different. It feels different. It performs different. Feels different on the stones. Not in a bad way though, but it's just different. I really enjoyed my GB2, and I just seen them. They had them marked down. I think about 179, and I really should have bought another one when they had, because if I'm not mistaken, the GB2 is discontinued now. But I feel like a fool for not go ahead and picking one up at $179 because I really do love that model.
What was it? The GB2 that you can still get a 4V for a
4V
reasonable price?
on the
Maybe
GB2.
I'm thinking of a different knife. I think I was just looking at a 4V something Saint Nick's, but I
Oh,
don't
you're
think that
probably
was it.
maybe the Goddard.
Goddard. That's exactly what it was. It was a
Yeah,
Goddard.
yeah.
Because
Hey,
you can get those for like, I don't know, 160, I think, on eBay.
yeah, that's around what they run because it's not a super popular model. But I'll tell you this: that is a damn good model. If you're a user, the Goddard is one of Psyche's best models. The Goddard really is. It's a really good user model. Yeah, I picked. I think if I'm not mistaken, I bought mine the day they dropped. I think for 129. Um, and I'd use the hell out of that model. And I bought a second one because at that price, 100, maybe 119 even. It's 119 or 129, but at that price, like, you know, to have that good of a user model in a steel that I really enjoy, yeah, you can't beat that. And I'll tell you, 4B is one of the best sharpening steels you will ever sharpen. Do you have any 4B?
I have none.
No?
Nope. None. It was all gone before I started
You want
collecting.
to
I
hear
was
something
actually,
funny?
I was just looking at, I want to say a Mannix and a
Uh-huh.
PM3, I think, on eBay. I think I have them both hearted.
I was fixing to say, you want to hear something funny? You know,
Yep.
I told you, like, the single Spyderco, I guess, grill, I don't really like to colonize that, but yeah, I guess like my Spyderco grill was the Friedenlock marbled carbon Saber Ground 4B Mannix, right? Well, I finally got the opportunity to buy one. $4.99. I bought it. That was about a month and a half ago, maybe even 2 months ago. I still don't have that knife.
What happened?
It slow ass UPS. It's been in Atlanta. That package has been sitting in Atlanta for like 6 weeks. They just moved that package 2 days ago. Now it showed tracking. It gave me an update about 2 weeks ago that it was going to be delivered. So I was excited as hell. And then it changed and said, latest update, your package is running behind. So they got me excited, thinking I'm fixing to get the knife I've been waiting on for forever. And then went back and changed it to it's been in Atlanta ever since then.
Man,
And
that sucks, dude.
now on Saturday, tracking finally showed that it's at the USPS regional center for here. So I've got my fingers crossed that I'm going to get it tomorrow or the next day. And I am so excited to get that knife. I thought I was getting it a couple weeks ago, and then I know it did that just to make fun, like to tease me. But I guess I'm gonna I'm gonna have it in my hands tomorrow or the next day, and God, I can't wait to get that thing. And it better be everything that I. That's one of the knives that I've really held like at the top of Spyderco. Like when that knife goes in my hands, it's going to be like a you know
The
a
angels
meet
are gonna
Jesus
sing.
moment. Yeah, exactly. It it better be that. It really better be that, or I'm going to be so upset because I didn't buy it as a collector. I bought that to use 100%. And I know I probably should keep it as a collector's knife, but man, a hollow saber ground Mannix and 4V. That's just you have to use that knife. Tell me about
Man,
it, Aiden.
hollow
It
saber
grinds my
ground.
gears too, bro. Yeah, a hollow saber, exactly. Like I got
Yowzers.
it. It's
That will
gonna
be a cutter.
it's gonna be a cutter, exactly. And God, I can't wait. I can't wait to just go slice some cardboard with it. Yeah. And what's funny, this is the second time that's why I was just like when I got the tracking update last time, thought I was gonna have it, and then it's late. Um, I ordered one from and I got scammed on it off of Facebook Marketplace about 2 years ago. It was a brand new unboxed one, guy wanted 500 bucks for it. I talked him to 450. He agreed. I PayPal friends and family. Huge mistake. I shouldn't have did that. But he had a whole bunch of people that vouched for him. So I was like, all right, I'll take the chance. And I got scammed. And then, so I almost had it in my hands then and got scammed on it. And now this time, and it's still not in my hands yet. It's just like, are you not supposed to have this knife? Like, is it just what's going to happen now? Like, it's going to show delivered and it's going to be in somebody else's mailbox. Like, I don't know. It just feels
God,
like it's so
that would be
close.
heartbreaking.
Exactly. Like as soon as I'm telling you, when it shows out for delivery, I am literally, because my mail typically runs between like 11 and 12. I am literally going to be sitting out there at the mailbox waiting. That way, if there's that package isn't put in my hands, hey, where in the hell is this package at? Because I just feel like something's going to happen. I don't know. I just feel like it's not meant to be.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, God.
Yeah. For a knife that, dude, like I've literally, that Spyderco is the only knife in the past 3 years, I would say, that, except for the Rex 121 PM2, that was one that I really truly wanted. Was bummed that I thought I missed, but that Manix is the only knife that I have truly cared about in the past 3 years. Let me know. I was talking about making S grind pocket knives. Are you talking about like a reverse S, like a civilian, Aiden? And yeah, James, hopefully the angels will sing. I just want it in my hand, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. You know, I called Freed and Lock after that guy scammed me and figured, maybe they got one in there that's got a, scratch or something on the blade that they couldn't sell. I called them and I'm like, guys, name your price. If you got one in the store, name your price. I will pay it. I want one that bad. And they, nope, we had none. Wouldn't sell me one. Because another thing that'll complete my marbled carbon Frayed and Lock set. That's the only one I'm missing out of the set. And you said you like Elmax, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they had a pair of 3. The Frayed and Lock pair of 3 was Elmax. You can pick them up around if you look around. You'll see them pop up, and they got really nice marbled carbon handles, like a S grind on the bevels. Do you mean like on the primary bevels or like the secondary bevel? I don't quite understand what you're meaning, Aiden. S grinds are cool. Like I really like them. Like the Goonie. That's a really good cutting knife. I'll grab it actually. I think it's in here. I think it's hell. I don't know if it's in here or not. Actually, where's it?
I just saw that they just came out with a serrated.
Yes.
Goonie.
Yeah. I've got one on the way actually, because I like from day one. I said as soon as I seen this model, I was like, yep. Actually, you go back on the forums and look. I was like, y'all got to make one of those in serrated. You got to make a serrated Goonie. It's just that's too perfect of a knife. Like that reverse S is a cutter. I've actually cut quite a bit with this, and it's still decent. That 9CR is not bad. Holding up pretty good. I stayed away from Spyderco saber grinds. Well, the thing is, now, like, say you buy like a Endura or a Delica saber grind. That's a thick boy. That is definitely not a slicer. But the Manix is a hollow saber grind. Otherwise, if it was just a plain saber grind like the I think 52 100, I believe they had a saber grind in it. That one, I don't really care about because it's just going to be too thick. But that hollow saber grind is going to be a slicing machine. I'm thinking of getting a serrated pair of 3. Yeah, dude. I mean, serrated knives cut great. They certainly have a place. But I'll tell y'all, man, like for $59, this Goonie is a damn nice knife. Like, no kidding. The quality, it literally feels like a G10 Psyche knife. The action, the way it locks up, there's nothing China feeling about this knife. This feels like a premium knife. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to call it because my daughter's fussing at me. I gotta go pick her up. So her little pizza
All
place
right,
job.
guys.
So I gotta call it.
Yeah, it was good talking to you this evening. And you still want to go live on Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. Yep, for sure, man. All
All
right,
right, good.
guys, chat. It was fun. Ray, I'll talk to you later, bro. And yeah, I'll
Yep.
see you
Have a good one,
on
brother.
Thursday. All right, man.
Yep.
Bye bye.
All right. Yep, like kitchen knife. That's grind. Goonie is awesome. I love mine. I just don't know how to sharpen it with my fixed angle system. Haven't used it much. Okay, so what you're going to do is they make stones specifically for recurve knives like that. So they're going to be similar to these, except they're only going to be like 3/8 of an inch wide. So look for those. You can get them from most suppliers, Hapstone or whatever will sell them, but they're specifically for recurve knives. Actually, the recurve on the Goonie is not actually that much. I think you may be able to get away with sharpening it with a regular stone. I'm not sure though. I need to take a look at the picture. Tell you what, come back on Thursday. We'll talk to Joe. He has a Goonie, and we'll ask him whether he uses the thin stones for recurves or if he uses the regular stones, because it's not that much of a recurve on that thing. Their 5200 was stupidly well made from what I've seen. Yes, it was. Anyway, I got a big mess here to clean up, and everybody have a wonderful rest of your night. If nobody has any questions, comments, concerns, or whatever, you guys all have a great night. Skinny and round tops nose, the Neve Gemini. There it is. That's what he says. He says that the Neve makes them. I know that Hapstone has them for sure. They're like 3/8 of an inch wide. They're specific for recurves. All right. We'll see you guys all on Thursday. And till then, have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.